But being enough is something we all struggle with, which means we live in a perception of ourselves. Let me break that down even more. What it means is, if I think you think I'm smart, then I feel smart. But if I think you think I'm weak, well, then I feel weak. This is the trap, and the world lures us in. You feel pressure to broadcast your wins, to post a new job, the proposal, the highlight reel, to do things people agree with, celebrate, and consider important, to stay visible, to stay relevant, to stay impressive, because the world rewards what's impressive. You feel pressured to prove you're doing well before you've even figured out what that means for you. The world will constantly push you to perform success. But if there's one message I want you to walk away with today, it's this: you have to disappear. You still go to work, you still show up, but you stop announcing every move and start building something that speaks for itself. Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means doing the work when no one's watching. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good. If you look at world-class entrepreneurs that you admire, the artists that you look up to, business people that you aspire to be like, and creatives, guess what? They all disappeared. Kobe Bryant practiced at 4 a.m. when no one was watching. Warren Buffett sat in a quiet room in Omaha reading. 80% of his day was spent studying financial statements, reports, and books. Lady Gaga played dive bars in a glitter leotard for audiences of 6. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, kept her idea secret for an entire year, even from her friends and family, because she didn't want them to prevent her from taking a risk. Christopher Nolan wrote the script for Inception over a period of about 10 years. He initially conceived the idea when he was 16. Steven Spielberg made short films in his garage before ever stepping on a set. They trained while no one was watching. They built without broadcasting. They worked in silence so they could rise without noise. So, whilst everyone is putting pressure on visibility, feel comfortable becoming invisible. But that's hard when everyone's life is on show. Step off stage as often as you can. Today, you all graduate together. But from tomorrow, you'll have your own pace, your own time. Some of you will get promoted first. Some of you will get promoted last. Some of you will exit your company first. Some of you will never start one. Some of you will get married first, and some of you won't get married at all. Everything will be documented. So how do you disappear in a world obsessed with being seen? Remember this ancient story. A young student once asked the Buddha, "What do you gain from meditation?" The Buddha replied, "Nothing." The student looked confused and said, "Then why do you meditate?" The Buddha said, "I don't meditate because of what I gain. I meditate because of what I lose. I lose anxiety, insecurity, doubt, and fear." I know you will be ambitious about what you want to gain, but I hope you will be just as ambitious about what you want to lose. Lose the need for approval, lose the obsession with comparison, lose the fear of not being enough. What we gain makes us successful, but what we lose makes us fulfilled. Especially lose envy. Envy doesn't tell you what you want. It distracts from what you already have. Envy will make you lose good friends and find bad ones. You're already successful. You're going to be even more successful. I have no doubt about that. The only thing that can ruin it is comparing your win to someone else's. Envy won't stop your success. It's comparing your win to someone else's that will make you feel like you're never enough. And contrary to popular belief, the cure for envy isn't success. The cure for envy is study. When your friend wins, don't scroll past, study them. How did they build that? How did they stay consistent? How did they recover from their failures? Celebrate them. There's this beautiful word in Sanskrit that I loved. It's called mudita. It means to take joy and pride in watching someone else's success. I hope that you'll practice this with the people you're sitting next to right now. There are 4 decisions you'll make in life that matter more than almost any other. Ask for guidance, sure, get advice, learn from the people you trust, but don't let these decisions be defined by other people's opinions, because at the end of the day, you're the one who has to live with them. The first decision is one you'll make every single day. The first decision you'll have to make is how you feel about yourself. It's not a decision you'll make once. It's a decision you'll make every single day, every morning in the mirror, every night before you sleep. Some days you won't like what you see. You'll mess up at work, say the wrong thing at home, fall short of who you want to be. Your self-perception will be tested, but you don't pass by pretending or being perfect. You pass by choosing again and again to show up for yourself and the people you love better than you did yesterday. The second decision is this: who you choose to love and who you choose to love you. According to social psychologist Dr. David McClelland, this decision can influence up to 95% of your success or failure in life. Not your grades, not your GPA, not your first job title. Who you let close. Don't fall in love too fast. You don't truly know someone until you've seen them when they're tired, stressed, broke, or hangry. That will make you make the hard times easier. The right person will make the hard times easier. And don't forget about your parents. The American Time Use Survey says that by the time you turn 21, you've likely already spent about 90% of the total in-person time you'll ever have with your parents. Interview your parents, record their stories, learn every lesson you possibly can from them. You can earn more money, more titles, more goals, but you'll never earn back lost time with your parents. The third decision is what you do for a living. Try to do what you love. And if you can't, find meaning in what you do. You'll spend a third of your life at work. That's around 90,000 hours. Don't settle for hating it. That doesn't mean your job has to be your passion. But it also doesn't mean you have to feel like you're trading your soul for a salary. Focus on what it gives you. Stability for the people you love, structure while you build something else, a chance to bring love and you into the role. So here's the truth. Even if you don't love your job, bring what you love into it. Love the people, love the growth. And if you can't find any love in it, use that feeling as your signal to move. Always trust this signal. 85% of jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't been invented yet. The average American changes careers 5 to 7 times in their lifetime. I can't wait to see what you do in the next 5 years. The world is waiting for you. The fourth decision, and maybe the most important, is how you'll serve humanity. Most people never get to this one. They get busy chasing the next job, the next move, the next upgrade. But if you skip this question, I believe you skip the one thing that leads to true fulfillment. In the monastery, we were taught, it's not about how much you give, it's about how much you hold back. Whether you have a little or a lot, your time, energy, and resources are far more meaningful when they're not just for you. Remember, your purpose does not have to be your job. Your purpose does not have to be big. Your purpose does not have to make you money. Your purpose does not have to make you famous. Your purpose can be something you do on the weekends. Your purpose can be something you do in the evenings. Your purpose is something no one can take away from you. So find something you care about. Find something that breaks your heart open a little, and then get involved. You don't need $1 million. You don't need a title. Use your passion in the service of others, and it will become your purpose. I want to end with a couple of practical things you can do to put this into practice. First, try this. For one full day, track every time you feel the urge to ask someone what they think about what you're wearing, what to eat for dinner, what TV show to watch, what job to apply for. Write it all down. Who you wanted to ask, what decision you were avoiding, what answer you were hoping for. And then for 7 days, go on an opinion fast. No asking, no polling the group chat, no crowdsourcing your direction. It's your life. Don't let anyone else hold the remote. Disappear for a while, and when you come back as you. Tomorrow, some of you will wake up with a job offer in your inbox. Some of you will wake up with no idea of what comes next. Some of you have a 5-year plan in a color-coded spreadsheet. You know who you are. Some of you are still pretending to understand what a fellowship in global policy innovation actually is. And all of that, it's okay. Because there's no right pace. There's no right path. Only the one that's real for you. Every day starting tomorrow, write down one thing you did that required effort, even if no one saw it. Not what you achieved, not what got praise, just what took energy, courage, and discipline. Maybe you got out of bed when you didn't want to. Maybe you sent the email you were avoiding. Maybe you stayed calm in a difficult conversation. Maybe you showed up for yourself when it would have been easier not to. Because when you start measuring your day by effort, not recognition, you begin to feel accomplished without needing to be noticed. Class of 2025, you'll have an idea that people roll their eyes at. Build it anyway. You'll want a job that no one thinks you'll get. Apply anyway. You'll dream of a path that doesn't come with a title or salary. Take it anyway. You'll feel like an imposter in rooms you've earned your way into. Walk in anyway. You'll be the least experienced person at the table. Speak anyway. You'll mess up, fall short, and second guess everything. Learn anyway. You'll wonder if it's worth it sometimes. Keep going anyway. Because if you do what you want, they'll misunderstand you. And if you do what they want, they'll misunderstand you. And if you do nothing, they'll misunderstand you. And if you do something, they'll misunderstand you. So live a life that would make your younger self proud, your older self grateful, even if it confuses everyone in between.